Hello, dear students, welcome back. As you all know, very good morning to all of you. The chapter which continues rational number, and in this particular chapter, you have already attended 4 lectures. In those 4 lectures which you attended, we have discussed Section 1 completely. As you know, in our first lecture, I gave you guidance that we have divided this particular chapter into 4 parts. First part, that's a discussion about meaning of rational and irrational number. At the same time, we also started some examples of addition and subtraction. Then, in second lecture also we continued the same topic, that is addition and subtraction of rational number. In our lecture number 3 and 4, we took some more operatives. That means we have practiced in last 2 lectures, that is lecture 3 and lecture 4, all examples involving addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We practice almost many examples for strengthening your skill to solve those particular examples. Today, we want to start in today's lecture number 5 some other types of examples, but before we start some other types of examples, we have to concentrate first on few other examples which may be asked, which are actually involving the operation of, no doubt, addition and subtraction only, but they also involve, they involve absolute value of rational number. We want to solve some of the examples today. Okay, first title of the chapter, as you know, that's chapter number 3. Okay, sorry, chapter number 1, in which, what is the title of the chapter? You all know, rational numbers. Today, in our lecture number 5, we are going to understand meaning of absolute value. Not only that, we are going to understand the meaning of absolute value of rational number and some of the example based on that absolute value that we are going to cover first today. Chapter 1, rational number. We will try to understand first what is actually the meaning of absolute value. This is what you need to understand first today. absolute value. Okay, first I want to explain you what is the meaning of absolute value of rational number. That you have to understand first. What is actually the meaning of absolute value of rational number? This word is very important for you to understand. Absolute value of a rational number. What does it mean? Absolute value means magnitude or value of rational number irrespective of sign, whether rational number is positive or rational number is negative, doesn't matter. You do not have to concentrate on sign of the rational number, but you have to concentrate only on the value of rational number. How can I find absolute value of any rational number? First, you understood the meaning of absolute value. What is the meaning of absolute value? Just try to understand. Absolute value means you will not think of what sign of rational number is. That you do not have to think. You just have to think of value of rational number rather than concentrating on sign. Okay, now how can we find value, absolute value of any rational number? How is it possible to find? Just take an example. This particular sign which we call modulus, this particular sign which is called modulus, or you can say it is the sign of absolute value of rational number. If suppose I write this way, one rational number I write here, suppose 2 upon 5. One I write here 3 upon 7. I have written two rational numbers here. One is negative and one is positive. Now, what does this sign suggest? This sign suggests that you have to take absolute value of both the rational number. You can speak like this: absolute value of minus 2 upon 5, absolute value of 3 upon 7, or you can speak modulus minus 2 upon 5 or modulus 3 upon 7. What I just now explained you, whenever you find absolute value of any rational number, that means you just have to think of value rather than sign. What is this rational number? Minus 2 upon 5. But when you find its absolute value, you have to simply write only 2 upon 5. Negative sign is avoided. Similarly, absolute value of 3 upon 7, what you will write? 3 upon 7. Sign does not matter. Negative sign we ignored and we just wrote the value 2 upon 5. Here positive sign doesn't mean that it turns negative. Mind this. You just have to write the value of the number without considering the sign. That is called absolute value of any rational number. Understood? So whenever you want to find absolute value of any rational number, that means what? How can you find the absolute value? Simple. Just write the rational number in this modular sign, which is actually a symbol of absolute value, and when you take out the rational number without sign, understand, just you have to concentrate on only value of rational number. Understand? Suppose, let us, you understood the meaning of this. So meaning of absolute value is clear in your mind. Now we are going to solve some examples which will definitely involve the absolute values of rational number. Okay, let us write one example here. I am just writing example number 1. Actually, all these examples are based on operatives of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division itself, but they involve the utilization of absolute value of rational number. That's why we have to concentrate on it. Suppose you are given sum like this. Just write with me. If A equals to minus 2 upon 5, comma, B equals to 3 upon 4, then verify. What we have to verify? The first option in this sum. What you have to verify? Verify that when I speak, just concentrate here. Modulus A plus B. That means absolute value of A plus B is less than modulus A plus modulus B. This is the first option you need to verify. Let us also write the second option. Second one, what is that? What you need to still verify? Modulus A cross B, A multiplied by B is equal. Every time you speak absolute value, rather in short you can speak modulus, that's far better, is equal to modulus A multiplied by modulus B. First, dear student, just verify the sum which is given here, and then we will try to solve it. Understand? First verify. You are already given values of two rational number A and B. A is given minus 2 upon 5 and B is given 3 upon 4. two rational numbers are given to you and you have to verify whether this option is correct or not, second option is correct or not. This option suggests that modulus a plus b less than modulus a plus modulus b. Second option, modulus a multiplied by b equals to modulus a multiplied by modulus b. Okay, let us try to understand and verify this sum. First, my dear student, you have to concentrate yourself only on this first option. Let us try to prove this first. You need to concentrate on this sum only. Modulus a plus b equal to modulus a plus modulus b. Okay, how we will prove this sum? We will consider this is less than sign, inequality sign. This is LHS and this will be RHS. Okay, let us first find LHS. We will say it result number 1. Then we will find RHS. We will call it result number 2 and then we will verify whether result 1 and result 2 are equal or not. Here you do not have to prove, you have to verify. Okay, let me write LHS first. LHS equal to, we are first concentrating on left hand side, modulus a plus b. Okay, let us write both the rational number given, a, that is minus 2 upon 5 plus b, that is 3 upon 4. Let us try to solve it. Because there is addition between two rational number, we will definitely follow that method of finding LCM of denominator and equalizing denominator. Okay, you have to write in absolute, in modulus, what is the LCM of 5 and 4, that is 20. Let us accordingly multiply. Minus 2 upon 5, LCM is 20. So 5 4 ja minus 2 4 ja. Okay, plus 3 upon 4, 4 5 ja 3 5 ja. Okay, what you multiply in denominator, you have to multiply in numerator also. Modulus minus 8 upon 20 plus 15 upon 20. Okay, next step, because you got now common denominator, just collect the numerator. Minus 8 plus 15 upon 20. Okay. Let us continue. This is from here. This will be minus plus minus 15 minus 8, that is 7 upon 20. Because modulus sign prevails here, its absolute value will be obviously 7 upon 20, result number 1. So we got LHS first, you understood. First you have to write LHS, absolute value of A plus B, substitute the value of A and B, accordingly take LCM and solve and get the final answer 7 upon 20. Okay. Let us now try to obtain RHS. Okay. First you write RHS. It is given modulus A plus modulus B is equal to value of A minus 2 upon 5 plus value of B 3 upon 4. Because modulus sign prevails here, let us find absolute value. This is 2 upon 5. This is obviously 3 upon 4. Let us solve by taking LCM. LCM, so as you know, 20 plus 3 upon 4 into 5. This turns out to be 8 upon 20 plus 15 upon 20. We got common denominator now. Okay. This turns out to be 23 upon 20. Result number 2. Just you compare results 1 and 2. In result 1, you got 7 upon 20. In result 2, we got 23 upon 20. So if somebody asks you to compare both the result, you can understand that 7 upon 20 is obviously less than 23 upon 20. How can we guess? Because they both have common denominator already, 20. So when they have got common denominator, you just have to think about their numerator. Here 7, here 23. So obviously 7 upon 20 less than 23 upon 20. So at last, what you will write? You can continue the sum in your book down only. Understand? I have to write here. Therefore, you should continue. Therefore, from result 1 and 2, it is this way you have to write. It is verified that what you verified? Modulus A plus B less than modulus A plus modulus B. Okay. This is the way you can verify. Okay. So first property, the first one has been verified. You have to verify properties of rational number in this way, and mind this can also be asked in MCQ. Suppose you are given any two rational number, it may be any, and you are asked in exam which of the following is correct option. In that I may vary other option, but one option is correct, that is modulus a plus b less than modulus a plus modulus b. That's correct option. I may give some wrong option like modulus a plus b greater than modulus a plus modulus b, modulus a plus b equal to modulus a plus modulus b. That way I can vary some wrong option, but you need to remember the correct option. That is, if you are given any two rational number, understand, one option has to be very clear in your mind. Modulus a plus b less than modulus a plus modulus b. This can be also explained in word. Absolute value of sum of two rational number is always less than sum of absolute value of two rational number. But suppose you can't remember in word, doesn't matter. What you should remember is this only. What is that? Modulus a plus b less than modulus a plus modulus b. Okay. So first property of rational number we could verify. Okay. Now let us try to verify the second property. Okay. First has been verified by us. Let us try to verify another property of rational number. Now your concentration has to be on the second one. Now you have to concentrate here only. What you have to prove in this second property? Modulus a multiplied by b equals to modulus a multiplied by modulus b. Okay. Let us try to prove this property by ourselves. First, as I told you, you will write LHS. What is given in LHS? Modulus a multiplied by b, a cross b is equal to, substitute both the rational number given to you, a minus 2 upon 5 multiplied by b, that is 3 upon 4. Here there is no question of taking LCM because between two rational number there is product sign. Just cancel whatever is possible. 2 2 ja. Nothing to be left now. In numerator minus 3 upon in denominator 5 2 ja 10. And because you are looking for the absolute value, you have to write 3 upon 10. This is your result number 1. Okay. Let us verify result number 2. You will write RHS equals to what has been given in RHS? Modulus A multiplied by modulus B. Let us write the value of A and B. What is A? Minus 2 upon 5. What is B? 3 upon 4. Now is equal to, here you have to take the absolute value of this rational number. It is 2 upon 5. Absolute value of this rational number 3 upon 4. Just cancel. Whatever left you just multiply. You got result number 2. 3 upon 10. You can verify that LHS and RHS both turns out to be same. That means you can write this way. Therefore, from, how to write? From result 1 and 2, write with me, it is verified that, then you have to write that result modulus A multiplied by B equal to modulus A into modulus B. Just verify the sum, verify the second property we have proved. Okay, just concentrate this way. When one another example also we are going to solve, but whenever you are given any two rational number and you have to prove the property, this way you have to move. First you will find LHS, then you will find RHS, and after finding LHS and RHS, your result number 1, that's LHS, and your result number 2, that's RHS, needs to be equal. And as I told you, in MCQ also this thing can be asked. You are given any two rational number and you are given 4 options with little variation. In that, only one option is correct, that is modulus A multiplied by B equals to modulus A multiplied by modulus B. That is actually the correct option. Okay, so this way example can be asked to verify properties of rational number. Okay, let us solve one another example of the same type. Okay, so that you can practice it and thing becomes clear in your mind. Okay, let us take one another example. The example I am writing, you write with me. Okay, what is that? Example number 2. If x equals to 2 upon 3 and y equals to minus 3 upon 5, okay, then verify that, okay, first verification, first property to verify is x plus y, modulus x plus y less than modulus x plus modulus y, and second one modulus x into y equals to modulus x into modulus y. First, just write this sum, okay? First write this sum and then we will solve it. What is given in the sum? I am giving you time to write that sum. X equal to 2 upon 3, y equals to minus 3 upon 5. Then you have to verify two properties which has been given here. Okay, let us try to verify the first property. Your complete concentration has to be here. Okay, chalo first LHS as usual. What is given in LHS? Modulus x plus y. What is x given? 2 upon 3 plus. What is y given? Minus 3 upon 5 is equal to 2 upon 3. First you solve this successive sign, minus 3 upon 5. Because between the two rational number negative sign appears, we will take their LCM and try to solve. Okay, what is the LCM of 3 and 5? That is 15. 3 5 ja, 2 5 ja. Similarly, 5 3 ja, 3 is to be multiplied here. This is 10 upon 15 minus 9 upon 15. Now there appears common denominator. So 10 minus 9 upon 15 equals to 1 upon 15. And when you take its absolute value, it is 1 upon 15. Your result number 1. Okay, 1 upon 15. Now let us find result number 2, that is RHS. Modulus x plus modulus y. Modulus x, what is the value of x? 2 upon 3. Modulus y, what is the value of y? Minus 3 upon 5. Modulus of 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3. Modulus of minus 3 upon 5, that is 3 upon 5. Let us take the LCM. 3 5 ja, 2 5 ja, 5 3 ja, 3 3 ja. It turns out to be 10 upon 15 plus 9 upon 15. Common denominator appears here. It is 19 upon 15. Result number 2. Just you compare both the result. Obviously you can visualize result number 1 and 2 where denominators are equal, 15 15. So you just have to compare the numerator, here 1 and here 19. So obviously 1 upon 15 less than 1 upon 19. How will you write it? Can you speak the statement from result 1 and 2? It is verified. This way you have to write verified that modulus x plus y less than modulus x plus modulus y. First property has been verified by us, that is modulus x plus y is always less than modulus x plus modulus y. Okay, let us verify the second property. Have you written it? Note down each and every steps and try to understand the importance of this property. Okay, let us take the second one. Let us try to verify the second property also, which is given here. Now your concentration has to be here. First you write LHS, modulus x into y. Let us substitute the values. What is the value of x? 2 upon 3. What is the value of y? Minus 3 upon 5. 3 cancelled. Here nothing means 1, that you all know. Nothing means 1. 2 1 ja 2. Minus sign. Minus 2 upon 5. When you take its absolute value, it turns out to be 2 upon 5. This is result number 1 we got. Let us try to obtain result number 2. This way you have to move. Result number 2. RHS equal to modulus x into modulus y. Let us take the value. What is value of x? 2 upon 3. Value of y, what is that? Minus 3 upon 5. Take their absolute value. This would be 2 upon 3 and this would be 3 upon 5. Just cancel it. Answer turns out to be 2 upon 5. That's result number 2. If you verify both the results, result number 1 and result number 2, both turns out to be same. So this property is again verified. How can you write? Therefore, from result 1 and result 2, it is verified that then you will write that modulus x plus y, modulus x into y equal to modulus x into modulus y. Just look at the property for 1 minute at least. Verify how the property of rational number has been proved. Not only you have to remember this property, not only that you have to remember how to prove, but at the same time, not only proving the property, but you need to remember the statement of the property. That is, it can be rational number, maybe A, B, P, Q, Q, whatever given to you, but what you need to remember, modulus, as a general you can take A and B. How will you remember regarding two rational numbers? Modulus A plus B less than modulus A plus modulus B. Second, modulus A multiplied by B equal to modulus A multiplied by modulus B. Two properties. Actually, they are examples may be asked to verify in terms of properties. Ultimately, it involved multiplication addition, but it involved one another factor of rational number, that is absolute value. Understood? So, you have to be very conscious regarding these two properties which we have proved. In exam, you may be asked such type of example to prove properties of rational number. Okay. So in today's lecture, actually it is enhancement of operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, multiplication, which you learnt in first 4 previous chapter, but at the same time, to prove the two property, it involved one more factor, that is absolute value of rational number. So this way two properties can be proved. Okay. Next lecture we will continue our discussion regarding representation of rational number on number line. Okay. So section 1 complete thorough practice of all example is over. In today's lecture you got idea about absolute rational number, and you also got the idea not only about absolute rational number, absolute value of rational number, but how can they help you to prove two important properties of rational number also. Okay. So I expect you must have understood both the properties, and remember both the statement perfectly. Modular, when you try to remember this property, you have to speak like this: modulus A plus B less than modulus A plus modulus B. Second one, modulus A multiplied by B equal to modulus A multiplied by modulus B. That way you have to remember both the properties. Okay. Thank you very much.